Just don't worry about it.
What class did you pick again?
Okay, we're back. Sorry guys, I had to quickly set up a new section to record to on my computer because we have too many recordings. So I need to kind of upload some stuff and get rid of those. Anyway.
No.
So, yeah, on the door on the right, you actually hear footsteps and voices coming towards the door. And then on the door on the left, or actually let me know, what are you guys doing? Because there's footsteps and voices coming towards the door.
I tell the party, someone's coming.
At the desk, we don't hear this.
At the desk, you do not. Correct.
Wait, if I
That's
search
why
the desk, am I not invisible anymore?
You guys are still invisible, yes.
Okay.
I tell the party. Wait, am I muted?
No.
I tell the party, someone's coming.
So we're fighting?
No, just get along a wall and make sure they don't bump into you.
I'm gonna stand on the desk.
It's a good place to stand.
I'm gonna go to the corner and squish myself into it. Like
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna go into a corner and bump into Veda, then go to a different corner.
Okay. So they open the door. And he's like, well, things are going well. Power output's all optimal. Smoke output good. All right. So just gotta clock you out for break, then we go get a bite to eat. And the other guy's like, all right, well, I'm glad things are all going well, and let's go try that new restaurant downtown. So they both grab their time cards from boxes. So I don't know if you're paying attention, Elaine, but you see them grab Trenton and Zach, and they punch the clock, and they are checked out for break.
And then there were 6.
Yes.
And they're gone.
They start walking towards the door.
It stopped for me.
I hear different music.
Baldur's Gate
They've
3
walked out the
music?
door now, right?
No, the game
Oh, it
music
started
that
up again for
started.
Started. Sorry, what was that, Gadget?
Did they already leave?
They're walking out the main entrance.
I go back to searching the desk.
Roll a investigation check.
Was that -1?
Probably.
12.
You search the desk. All you find is extra time cards.
I'm taking them. Actually, I'm gonna start punching them and putting them in each one.
None of them have names written on them.
That's this is Sally. This is
Doesn't work here.
Timbuktu.
Doesn't work here.
This is Alfred. This is Poopy Pajama Pants. This is your mama. And I'm just gonna keep going until we decide to go somewhere else and filling them all up with silly names and punching them in.
Well, I want to go through the door that they came through.
Okay, so you guys are... The door opens again. You guys can't see what's happening, but I assume Gadget will say...
I mean, I assume... Is the door they came through still open, or did it close behind them?
It closed behind them, but these doors aren't.
Well, I assume, like, if Gadget goes that way, we'll see the door open.
The door, yeah, it does open. But
Okay.
nobody's there. It's weird.
Oh my god, this place is haunted.
Are y'all coming?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the desk.
Done.
I heard a noise.
Sorry. That was just me.
Yeah, I go with them.
I walk.
They said everything was good.
Yeah, they said smoke output was good.
They said power output
Yeah,
was optimal.
So it's good.
Yeah, they
Why-
were saying some very odd things that don't make a lot of sense. So we need to figure out what the hell's going on.
What didn't make sense? The power
Smoke
output?
output?
Smoke output.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
just, that's just
maybe-
one thing then. Okay, so you guys head over that way. And as soon as you enter that room, you see a very deep hole.
Oh.
Is it like pitch black?
It goes down to a point of being pitch black, yes. At the start, you can kind of see it's like starts out concrete, then switches to earth, dirt, whatever you want to call it, terra firma. And then you cannot see any. And before anyone says they have dark vision, it's further than your dark.
That's not possible.
No.
Okay, do you want to throw a glow stick down there?
I got you. Crack one. Drop it. It's a yellow glow stick.
Okay.
And I'm dropping it in the hole.
Right, kind of gotta toss it a little bit. As you do that,
That's fine.
it keeps down, 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 and
Oh.
It doesn't look like the smoke's coming from the hole.
not as far as you can.
Is there like stairs, or we just walked into a chasm?
No. This hole is kind of off to the left. And
like,
if you look,
gated, or-
if you look up as well, it goes up, and like you can't see the end up.
So are we talking, does this look like it's something that is man-made or natural?
The concrete would suggest man-made, but you don't really know.
Okay. But it's like,
Yes.
the concrete's in smooth, it's like a smooth tunnel?
Yes.
Okay.
I will also mention, it feels very warm.
Is there like airflow going up and out, or down and in?
Can it kind of a mixture of both, kind of like a circulation.
If I wait long enough, does my like glow stick circle back around?
Oh my god!
No. It's not the infinite hole from Gravity Falls.
No.
That's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do we keep going?
You have any
This is
ideas?
Are there any
spooky.
computers in this room, or is it just a path in the hole off to the side?
Is there any what? Sorry.
Computers?
No computers in here. The path keeps on going though, and then cuts to the left, which is there's pretty much wall to your right. Then the pathway goes straight past the hole and cuts.
Hey, Elaine. We'll whisper. Elaine.
Yeah.
So like we're invisible and your bag's invisible, right?
Yeah.
So like, but if you took the giant tentacle dick out, would it become uninvisible and be a floating tentacle dick?
I think all of my things are invisible with.
Aw, that
Why
sucks.
are you talking about floating tentacle dicks?
It's a dream I had. Don't listen. This is girl talk.
You're okay.
You guys speak up a bit. Very.
I said okay, whatever. I don't know why you're talking about floating tentacle dicks. But...
It's just very relatable
Hey.
to this current.
Hey, a girl can
Situation.
dream.
I guess
Literal.
we'll
Literally.
continue along the pathway. I assume it goes more than just past this hole, right?
Yes.
From what you said.
Yeah, so as soon as you you can't see past area, but as soon as you cut left, you see more. And as soon as you cut left, you see it goes into a walled off room with plexiglass, and in said plexiglass is a bunch of computers.
Oh, why are they
Oh
secret?
yeah. I'm headed. Wait, it's behind the plexiglass.
Correct.
Is there
Do
a
I
door?
see a door? Yeah.
There is a door, yes, and it does have a swipe.
Oh, we should have gotten those guys.
It has a swipe card, but it also has one of those punch number lock.
Oh, can you break the code?
That's what I'm about to try.
The punch number
Oh.
locks are what's it? They normally dead. See,
Yeah.
For
Can
houses.
I pop open
Mhm.
the? Oh, it's one of it's okay. It's not an electronic one.
it's both. Like that's the thing is if you forget your key,
Like, once I control the handle,
if you
or can
forget
go
your
to-
key, you can just punch in the lock instead.
I'm gonna try to pop open the casing on
I
the
can punch it in.
keypad to try to engineer my way through inside.
Instead of using the skeleton key I gave you.
Well, it's a skeleton key, not a key swipe.
There's multiples, right? It's saying is there's two different ways to
Oh.
enter it.
We're gonna try to get open first without wasting another charge of the cool, spooky magic item I
Darn.
just made.
I
Darn.
can punch the door.
Okay, roll a engineering check. Natural
Well,
20.
before we do this, I'm gonna try the door.
The door's locked.
No.
Okay. We'll roll an engineering check. That is so much worse than before. That is a 25.
So much worse. Okay. I mean, that is a 9 for him, so.
Yeah.
So you pop open the electronic lock on the door. I don't know what you'd see exactly, or to show you what the
I'm
code would be.
Expecting wires.
No, I know, but to show what the code would be is what I'm saying. So I don't know whether you
I'm
just
gonna
plug
try
something
to,
into it.
No,
Well-
I'm just gonna try to electronically bypass.
Yeah, the way
Ah.
key codes work is that if it's right, it will send a signal through certain wires to open the door.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. And then that would be the same with
Oh, I
the
was
card
gonna,
scanner as well.
Scooby-Doo movie it. If electronically didn't work.
Okay, so yeah, you just figure it out, I guess. I don't know. You find the right wires and unlock the
Eventually, I
door.
would short the lock so that it opens.
Yeah, and then pop back on so nobody knows the doors.
Yep.
See.
I'm gonna
Let's
go
go.
plug in here, guys, and see if I can't figure out what's going on.
I'll try.
Okay, I gotta bounce. I'm sorry.
You're gonna miss it.
Veda, you keep an eye out for Gadget while he messes with this stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go over into that corner invisibly.
Okay. Robin, you wanna come with me and see if we can't see what's going on? See if we can find where that smoke's coming from?
Sure.
Gadget, just radio if you need us.
All right,
Try and
I'm
get
gonna
back.
go plug in and see if I can't figure out what's going on here.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
off and get deeper into the building.
Your ultimate nemesis. Gadget. Roll me a computer use check.
Well, it wasn't a 1.
Was it a 2?
No,
It was
that's
a
an
3?
18.
Oh.
An 18, you say?
Yeah.
I decide. I would say with that, you're able to figure out a password to lower level staff. So
Okay.
you're able to access like a couple of controls and stuff, but you're not able to access high level documentation, things like that. You know what I mean? You can't like
Yeah.
hit the button to blow up the entire facility, but you can hit the button that triggers a power spike.
Yeah.
And Elaine's going deeper into the facility.
Yes.
Robin, are you sticking here with Gadget or going with?
I'll go with Elaine.
Once you leave the computer, leave Gadget to suffer.
Yep. Oh, that's actually a 9. Not that it really probably matters. It's a 19.
No. Here, the one degree is not changed.
I didn't figure, but I figured it was worth a shot.
Yeah. If it was a 20 instead, it would, to be honest, but it's a 9.
Oh, actually, you know what? That was a 20. Kidding.
Can't do it twice. Okay, so you head through the door and start exploring further into the facility. This is where you see 4 more people in here. There's 2 girls and 2 guys. And they're kind of just checking gauges and different temperatures and things like that. And you see a giant glass cylinder in the center of the room with catwalks around it. And again, this goes very deep as well. Not as deep as the last one because you can see the bottom, but it goes deep. And there's like particles moving around inside of this glass cylinder.
Okay. Is it just this central room, or does it look like there's doors leading into different areas from here?
There is doors leading to different. So, like I said, there's a catwalk going down. There's this room actually does have a ladder that goes right to the base. Down at the base, there are computers, and these the catwalk goes around the cylinder, and there are 2 jet outs. So what you came off was a jet out leading to this cylindrical circular catwalk, and then there's 2 jet outs.
Okay. Okay, Robin, here's the question. Do we leave the people, go deeper, or try and get one of them on their own and figure out what the hell's going on?
I think we might be better off going deeper, and if we don't find anything, we can try confronting the people. We have, what, 50 minutes?
Give or take.
Okay. So the jet out we're on, is there one like directly across from us on the other side of this like circular?
It's kind of
Or
like
is it
triangle.
Okay. So like if we're in the center, the other 2 are like kind of like at an angle,
Right.
one on the left, one on the
Yeah.
right. Okay. Divide and conquer or safety in numbers?
Are we splitting the party that much?
I'm asking because I mean if we only have less than an hour before we're out in the open.
Well, I don't think it's a great idea to split our party into 3 groups.
That's fair. Okay, how about we just make our way around the loop? We'll go into the first one on the left, and then depending on if we find anything or not, we can come back out to this central area and head down to the next one.
That sounds good.
Go like clockwise.
We just need to work
Alright.
fast, but it shouldn't take long to see what's in an area.
We should be fine. Alright, we'll make our way around to the first one off on the left. So like if we're going clockwise around, yeah.
Okay, so you go to the first door there, and as it opens up, you see jars with like green liquid in. I don't know whether it'd be liquid, but like green
Substance?
uranium.
Like liquidy jello?
Uranium. That's what you're looking. Different sizes and radioactive material.
There shouldn't be any of this with a fusion power plant.
If it doesn't break, would it be safe for us to take it as proof? Maybe not all of it, but like...
Is it raw uranium?
Yes.
Raw uranium isn't that radioactive. We'd be fine.
Okay, so I'll take like a... I guess we can put one of the like... Maybe like a mason jar size one into my bag.
I just realized what I gave Gadget, and I regret my entire life.
What, the skeleton key?
No.
Or did I
No.
miss
Uranium.
Uranium.
Oh, okay.
Uranium. Bombs!
What, you mean we can now make a nuke?
Yep.
Maybe we
Okay,
should
I'm gonna
take a
take-
bigger piece.
Is a bigger one safe? I'm just
No,
Robin. I have absolutely no
That's
idea.
not that is not Robin talking because he's not thinking about making a bomb.
Okay.
The last thing on Robin's mind would be making another nuke.
Yeah, but he is not on game with this plan.
I was thinking like maybe like mason jar size.
Yeah. None of these will be dangerous. They're dangerous once they're processed. And the DM realizing his mistake.
I wasn't expecting you guys to take it.
Well, why wouldn't we?
My thought process is like if I can take stuff from here and they can explain why the two things don't connect, like fusion reactor and uranium, like how it doesn't mix, I have evidence. Because they could destroy everything in here or like hide it or smuggle it out and be like, we don't have anything.
Here's the question is that we don't know is if this is weapons grade. But I would be explaining this as we walk.
And on top of that, you don't really have evidence of where you got it from either. It's not labeled. Yeah. It's not anything. It's a jar with...
We could have brought it in from the outside.
Yeah.
But either way, evidence is evidence.
You guys just take a selfie with it in here?
Label things.
Did I have a label maker?
Do on, like, property of... like...
We can do this later.
Okay. Into the bag with the dildos.
With the what?
With one dildo, one almost dildo.
Dildo. And the dildo lollipops.
Yes. Okay. So you guys are... Yeah, this is kind of a R&D type room. There's like microscopes and different things in here. There's Bunsen burners, beakers, just kind of like researching.
Do I see any notes noting down that would be mentioning the grade of this uranium?
You do not see any notebooks in.
Okay.
Do they have any medical supplies stored in here as well?
Not in.
Okay.
Storing medical supplies in the same room as radioactive material isn't
Is that
necessarily the best
Probably
idea.
bad idea.
I don't. Worth a shot. Gotta ask.
It'll be on the
Doesn't hurt to
complete
ask.
other side of it.
You
Oh.
bandage a wound and get 1 level of radiation poisoning.
Mason jar full of urine.
Yes, it's amazing. Okay, so you guys are going
That's
to
what I'm putting in my notes.
you're going to the next room.
Yeah, we'll make our way to the next one then.
It'd be interesting because
I'm
stuff
gonna-
goes invisible once it's on your person. So I would see like a mason jar just kind of disappear.
Yes.
Yep.
It floats and is gone. Like, huh. Okay, so what's in the next room, DM?
I'm gonna, as we come out, I also want to just get eyes on like the same count of people to be safe. Are there stuff?
There is 3 people in now. It is now 2 guys
Okay.
and Gadget. Door opens behind.
I'm still invisible though, right?
I believe so.
Yes. Unless
Okay.
you've attacked or cast a spell.
He got so mad at the computer, he just
Smack! Visible.
So I see a guy coming in, I assume, or woman or something.
you see a woman. Are you still on the computer or what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna. As soon as I see them walking, I'm gonna quickly log it out.
Escape.
Just Windows L, lock it.
Assuming it's a Microsoft computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next would have a different shortcut, and I'm sure the computer
Yeah.
nerd would know what it is.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, so the lady comes in and she walks over to, I assume, the chair that you're seated.
What you would cut out? What?
She's walking over to the chair that you're seated in.
Oh, I'm gonna get. I log in and get out. Like I'm gonna get up out of the chair.
You're out of the chair or are you out of the room?
I'm out of the chair.
So she pulls out the chair and sits down in it, and she
I'm gonna watch her keystrokes as she logs in.
roll a perception check.
You got this, bro.
That is a 10.
You catch like the first 4 letters, numbers, but that's like you see it's a capital A, capital V, then see 7 and X.
Do I at least catch how many digits it is? So I can hear the clicks.
Okay, now I gotta
So like 4 out
Yeah,
of
one
how
second.
many characters?
second.
15.
$14.
So close.
ABX7, you said?
X.
No, AV7X.
Oh.
Okay, so you got that. You can look over her shoulder while she's doing this stuff.
I am.
Okay, so she goes into what appears to be some sort of reporting software, and she starts uploading different statistics, things like that. basically just like different temperatures that she's read, how many. Because the way this reactor core kind of works is it's like explosions going off, power generated off. It's letting you guys know is that
Okay.
that's kind of how the power is generated. Is the nuclear reaction goes off inside this contained area, then that's
It's essentially running as a combustion engine.
yeah. So yeah, it's just like saying how many they've done today that generated enough power to cover whatever needed. And then something else pops up that I need to make sure this is the word I actually say. Hey, it is a word. She pops open a docility, I think is the word. Hey, I did it. So she types in,
You cut out.
I'm cutting out.
Docility, you said?
Docility, yeah. Can you hear me or no?
Now I
I can now.
Okay, so she types in, or she goes to a docility chart, and you kind of read some previous entries. Some were like just angry today. Another one is talking about how calm it was today, and then she types in today, relatively calm, no outbursts today, nothing bad has happened. Then she opens up another chart and starts typing in, again, different terms that would be used in this power generating facility that I am not smart enough to use. So
Can I make an intelligence test to see if I can gather what's going on here from the information that I'm seeing her pull up?
sure.
There we go. There we go. That's in that one.
Yay. So you don't learn any, like the docility thing doesn't mean anything to you. Like, what does that mean? Like, it's a power facility. I don't get why that would even be a thing. But all the other stuff you do understand. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, obviously things are running pretty well. But she doesn't type anything in about like smoke generation or anything.
Yeah.
And then she opens up Tinder, starts swiping, comes across Senpai Tyson, and he's going to be a main character in this series now.
As he should be.
There is Senpai Tyson. So
Was
it
that?
shows just Senpai.
Yes, his handle on Tinder is Senpai Tyson. So.
Swipes right.
Is that good or bad?
That's the good one.
That's like, yeah, I wanna do stuff with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You swipe right to approve.
And left to be like, yeah, no.
Yep. I totally don't know this from experience.
I don't know, because nobody would ever swipe right. Anyway. Senpai Tyson is getting lucky tonight. Whether it be with Veda or somebody else.
He's in the hospital room just like on Tinder. Swiping right on everybody.
Okay. Are you doing anything else, Gadger, or no?
I'm gonna check the time and see about how much longer I have.
You have like 40 minutes.
I'm just gonna wait.
Okay, and then we go back to the other group.
Okay, to the next room.
So you head over into the next room, and in this room, it's a lot more of that metal tubing, a bunch of like gauges and things that are on it, and wiring running out of the facility. It's pretty much all this room stuff. You do see another exit this room.
Into the further we go, I guess.
So, just so you're aware, this is basically going to be a giant loop. Come back around the main entrance. So when the people you saw at the catwalk through the window, I guess Gadget wouldn't have seen this, but Robin would have. The people you saw at the catwalk at the beginning, when you were breaking into this facility, were the same people who came out of the other side, like the other doorway.
Okay.
So you understand that this facility is just one giant loop to make it easier for people. So it's not.
Yeah, if I realized it then, I probably would have shared it with the group. So we're all aware.
Okay. Okay. So you wander along and you see more of these areas. And then as you're walking along, you see a exit that is kind of like hidden a little bit. There's no staircase off of the catwalk to get to it, but you see down in behind some of this tubing and gauges and wiring and whatever, you see a highly secure door.
I'm assuming Gadget kept his skeleton key.
I mean, I would assume so, yes. But there is nothing like that on this door. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not
Do
a
I
lock,
see a
pickable door.
keypad?
No.
What's the
No.
lock look like on this door?
It is just a swipe card.
So there is something I could disassemble and try to wire.
Possibly. Maybe.
Well, I'm going to try to hotwire the swipe card.
Okay.
That be
doesn't
computer
look like
use
Other idea.
or engineering?
Well, I did engineering for Gadget, so I'll let you do
It doesn't make a
engineering.
difference. Each one is 7.
So just roll and add 7, I guess.
23.
Yeah, no. This is very complicated. It's here specifically for a reason. There's no breaking into this one.
When it doesn't open, I reassembled it, so like it's not obvious I tried to break in. I can't get through this door.
Ripping out the wires probably won't short circuit it, huh?
It's a bit more tricky than that. You need to essentially connect to the right wire with the voltage, but all these wires are the same color. It's impossible to tell where any of them lead. That'd been a pain in the ass wired in the first place, but that's not Robin talking, that's me.
I like how you just made up this story and you're like, wow, that's awful.
And there's no windows looking into that room, right?
No, not a chance.
Does it look like on the ground that I guess we couldn't wait though, because odds are, if it is well traversed, it would not be well traversed in the middle of the night.
Correct.
Maybe we could find an office of a high-ranking person and see if they left behind a key card.
I was gonna see if we could swipe one off of somebody here.
Looking at this door, it doesn't look like the average person will be able to get in.
The only one that I can think of that would have it is that one guy that left. He was talking about smoke output. I have a feeling whatever they don't want people to know is behind this door. And I'm sure one of those two guys had access.
Yeah, skeleton crew, at least a couple people should have access to the area if it's... because something behind the door like this would be critical.
Maybe Gadget could bust it, you think?
He could try. I can... we can finish this loop and I can make us invisible one more time and we get another hour.
Alright. I guess that's our only option at the moment.
So I guess we move on and continue the loop until we find Gadget.
Okay, so you continue along. A couple more places that you come across, which will give you the option to stop in there if you want to.
You
So you
cut
do-
out.
Hello?
Cross. I can hear you now.
Couple more places that you come across that I'll give you the option of stopping if you want to. It's up to you. There's the med bay, which does have the medical supplies. And then there's also a break room as well.
I'll stop and raid them of medical supplies.
Okay, roll an investigation.
I'm gonna use this one.
Was it the right one?
I think I did pretty good. I just gotta remember what my bonus is. It's a 14 on the die, and I don't remember what my...
So,
Something like that. I need to double check. If it'll load. Yeah, so 21.
was it?
It was 7.
Let me go. You managed to get about 8 bandages, 2 first aid kits, and some radiation, like reduction serum. Something that'll reduce. I don't want to call it what I want to call it, as you know, obviously copyright, but from a specific game that... No, that's the wrong one. Brad X is...
Bad?
What?
Bad is not the right one.
But no, I'm saying it's not the right one because it was the... That's the one that gives you resistance to it. The other
Oh.
one takes it away.
I gotcha.
Just reverse the name. Then it's not copyrighted.
Away radiation. That's what it's called.
Ah.
And you get about 4.
Okay.
Don't get addicted to it. It's bad.
Do I see any, like, I don't know, painkillers or anything in here too that we can snag?
Ain't gonna get addicted to opioids.
No.
He already is.
Sometimes painkillers come in handy, I'm just saying.
Yeah, sure. Nothing like extremely strong. No codeine in.
Oh, it's the good stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. I guess we could peek into the break room. But I don't think we really need anything from there unless we want to, like, fuck shit up.
You peek into the break room and there's a guy sitting there all by himself eating a bag of chips.
Guy sitting there doing what?
Eating a bag of chips.
Does the guy look like he's a high-ranking official?
No. He's
Didn't
playing on
think
it.
so.
He's playing on a phone. Just like playing a video game on a phone.
So like the average night shift person.
Yeah.
No offense to anyone working night shifts.
That's fine. That's definitely what you do on night shift. Do your job, play some games, maybe check on your job again.
Fair enough.
Hope nothing blows up.
No. It'll be fine. Alright, I guess let's go try and find Gadget.
Okay.
Right. Loop back around. And once you get to the computer room, see there's a girl sitting in the computer room on the computer. And you're unaware of where Gadget is. Also, the door is locked again.
Oh, so we can't get into the room.
Till the girl leaves. You guys have
Should
about
we
10 minutes left on your after your loop. You have about 10 minutes left.
knock? We're invisible. She won't see us. Maybe she'll leave. Think someone's playing a trick on her. But Gadget would know.
So they come back there. The door that I'm in now is locked, right?
Yes.
On the outside.
But I don't see them outside because everybody's invisible.
Exactly.
That's why I'm suggesting
do
we
the, like-
knock.
Oh no, I'm not gonna knock. I'm gonna do like the nails on the plexiglass just to freak her out a little bit.
She pops her head up. And then she just looks back down at her phone.
When she looked out, I'm gonna quickly lock the computer.
Okay, she's looking on her phone. That's fine.
Okay.
I scratched my nails down the door a little bit.
Alright. At that, she's like... She walks into the other room. And, she's like... Hey, Rory. Do you want to come in here for a sec? Are you guys taking advantage of this, or?
Gadget, you're the one that can leave. We can't get in.
Yeah.
You hear something weird on the windows and you don't see anything.
Are you gonna
I
leave the
guess
room
I'll-
you're stuck in?
Walk over and open the door.
Okay. What are you two doing then?
I guess we'll slip in to the room. No.
But we don't want to be in that room, do we?
I'm gonna like reach out and like try and grab his shirt and like yank.
It's like
There's
bear
a
hugs that
lot
you
of
don't
like
miss.
flashing lights coming from
Yeah,
Gadget's
he's not
room.
watching us or paying attention to us.
I am too.
Uh-huh,
I
sure.
walked in.
No, that's not what I said.
What is Elaine doing, Gadget?
Apparently not what I thought.
As the door opens, I'm gonna reach out. I can't see you, but I'm gonna like try and feel for your
No.
shirt and grab it and like yank, like through the door. That's what I'm doing.
I don't want to get pulled through the door.
If you don't, you're gonna not be invisible in 10 minutes.
Has it
Okay.
already been 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Almost.
After this loop.
Okay. I'm going to, I assume there's paper in here?
She left her clipboard on the counter. So yeah.
I'm gonna put some paper in the door jamb so that the door doesn't latch properly.
Okay.
And I'll come out with them.
So when we're in a place that we can talk without people obviously being right next to us.
As soon as you leave, fuck.
Yeah. So I tell Gadgeta, we found a secure door, but I can't get it open.
We need you. And I'm pretty sure there's something they don't want people to see behind that door.
Okay. Well, we gotta get somewhere to get invisible. I got part of her password to get in. I wasn't able to get much. Just something about the docility.
Is that
Creatures
important?
I touch. So I just touch both of y'all and cast it again, and we have another hour on. Well, I will in a few minutes, so I don't waste time. But before the 10 minutes is up, it's by touch, not by sight, so I just recast it.
Okay.
So essentially, we have an hour and like 5 minutes.
How did
I think it just reset.
now I'm just curious here. How do you cast it on like 4 people at once?
Elbow and elbow myself.
We make a chant circle.
I bear hug the group and cast it.
Just use your foot and 2 hands.
Alright, bring it in, guys. Make
That's
sure
a
we're
good
all touching.
point. The spell is made for like make 2 people invisible, and then they make more as you level up and don't
They
evaporate.
can make us all touch.
Maybe it's like you have like a short period of like in the casting time to do it to like touch all the people. So like if we all stand in line, you could just like smack us all across the face and we go invisible like doot, 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 doot.
All right. So what's the plan here?
Sounds like I think they're
either
gonna take you to the
Gadget
door
gets
they couldn't
that-
open.
Door open, or I try and like rip out all the wires to see what happens.
Ooh, yeah, that's a possibility.
Let everybody know they were infiltrated.
Hey, Mad,
What's that?
does a 37 get us through the door?
I mean, I don't want it to, but I can't really say no.
Did you just automatic nat 20 that one?
Yeah, I'm taking the points to nat 20 that. With my computer, I'm like, we're in.
Fantastic. I'm gonna like swing the door open.
I catch the door so it doesn't hit anything after she swings it open.
When you break in, the door slides to the side.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we not immediately die of radiation poisoning?
No. Think of like an airlock type situation where in this room there are benches, shower.
Anything we wear becomes invisible. So if we put on this suit, it will become invisible.
I am 100% putting on the suit.
Me too.
I suspect this kind of stuff looks very familiar to me.
Like a radiation suit?
Yeah, from having dealt with radiation.
Yeah.
I'm sure from my history I would know what a radiation suit is.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows what a radiation suit is.
Yeah.
Out of game, yes.
Veda might not. Actually, no, the vault would
Maybe.
definitely have them.
Elaine wouldn't know what a radiation suit is.
Elaine
Wouldn't
is-
or would?
Would
Wouldn't.
not.
I
The
mean,
Vane
if
wouldn't
it-
know.
You probably have seen one, not necessarily know what it is.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they would look kind of familiar. I don't know what it's for though.
If
So-
Elaine saw everyone with her putting on the suit quickly, would she?
I trust that you guys know what you're doing, because I see the suit move and then start to disappear, so I'm gonna...
It'd be such a
Slide
weird
into
thing to
one.
see.
Okay, so you guys are putting on the suits. As soon as you do so, obviously there's another door, and there's just a red button on the wall beside.
I'll press the big red button.
Once everyone's do you push it before or after everyone's suited?
Well, I figured you guys would get into them before I did, so by the time I'm done, I can hit the button.
My zipper's stuck. No.
Again, you guys are in a room alone, so something I
You
will
can
point
talk.
out is you guys are on camera on multiple things
Yeah, at
here.
this point, it
but-
would be visible the suit disappearing.
But yeah, you guys grab the suit, it starts moving around and then disappears. But it is all on camera. So
We
You-
cannot take these suits out until we're long gone.
yeah,
Take the
you
suits off.
you guys can talk. Well, see, and then that's where the shower comes in. I guess
Well, I mean, I don't want to be on camera more than I have to be.
I understand, but you'd also be poisoning the entire community. If you brought a radioactive suit to the open.
Oh yeah, because the radioactive ash blanketing the community isn't.
Anyway. So, you guys hit the red button. As soon as you hit the red button, smoke comes billowing out.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's fine.
I think
This
we
is
found the
normal.
source.
Okay.
I walk into the new room
Yeah, let's go.
carefully and slowly so I don't run into something that will, like, a hole or anything. I don't know how thick the smoke is.
Is it just like around
it
our
is
feet?
quite no, it is quite thick in here.
But like, can I see
Yeah.
my immediate surroundings?
It is about 5 C's of thick. THICCCCC.
I understand, but can I see like
And
a
a
5-foot
QUE.
area around me or what? Like, can I see enough that I don't run into stuff?
Honestly, not really. Like, probably, yeah, I would give you a little bit of vision, but like with your hand outstretched, you can't see your hand.
Okay, so I can see enough that I won't walk it off a cliff, but I don't have multiple feet.
Correct.
I'm gonna like reach like either in front of me or behind me for one of the guys, and just like hook arms just to be safe.
I'm going to slowly explore to see if I can find anything in this room.
As you're walking around, it's a little too
Happy?
No.
Well, the
Let's try that.
video worked.
Still doesn't do
Oh,
it for me.
sleepy Luna.
Hey, this one's called Creeping Fog. So. All right. Oh, it's only a minute long. I gotta hurry this along.
Put it on
As
repeat.
oh, yeah. As you guys enter into this room and start wandering around, you are all invisible. That is correct. However, you hear a voice echo out from the smoke around you. And it says, What have you brought for an offer?
We brought your favorite.
Where is your offering?
They're going to be bringing it out of the next room in a few minutes. Natural 20 for deception. So.
Okay, that's fine. You do not enter my quarters without an offering.
I'm going to try to carefully approach the. But the smoke's so thick.
5 Cs.
Yes, I know.
I got nothing to help clear the smoke with spells either.
I'm not even gonna bother looking. I use all of my spells on invisibility. Do I have anything?
Where is your offering?
What happens if we
start backing up towards
didn't have one?
Then one of you becomes the offering. Now, which one will it be?
Did you catch my going back to the door part?
Yeah, I heard you saying back up.
I cast detect magic.
Okay.
Who am I addressing?
All right, cool. Sorry, I'm gonna do gadgets thing here first.
You're good.
So you did cast detect magic. 1 action. 6 seconds later. You're not doing like a ritual for it, are you? You're just gonna cast it.
I'm just gonna catch it.
Okay. So.
Take what, an hour?
11 minutes. Thank you. So, as you cast detect, actually, it'd be. I think it adds 10 minutes.
So
whatever.
it's 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
Exactly. So, as you cast it, it allows you to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn a school of magic, if any. So the entire room starts to kind of glow with a faint aura. And as it does so, an outline starts to appear in front of you. Long, slender fingers with sharp nails at the end of them go up thick, stocky legs into a full body, and on that body, big, leathery wings come down the side with a massive long tail that wraps around, curled, and you see a giant outline of a head start to form.
So it's a dragon.
And thank you for ruining everything. And a massive head starts to form, and right in front of where you see Elaine's aura is a face.
What are you?
What is your offering? If
Robin,
you
it's a
don't say
dragon.
soon, this is the one I'm taking.
Elaine, Elaine, you're right in front of its face. I'm continuing to back up.
When he mentions it's a dragon, I am also heading towards the exit.
Then this is the one I shall take. Elaine, does a 32 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I don't even have rolls. Alright.
I know I didn't say it before we walked into this room. But is it possible my gun is not on the inside of my suit?
But is it possible to update your will right now? Is that what you're gonna ask?
Well, how do you use... Oh, your gun would probably have been put in the suit because you wouldn't have been expecting a fight.
That is correct.
It's just like, if I Eldritch Blast, my suit ain't surviving it.
It's fine. It's just radiation. What's it gonna do to you? Give you like 4 arms and a tongue?
So that is... It's actually pretty low. 36 points of piercing damage.
But I'm gonna guess that breaches the suit.
Oh yeah, it does.
Then I'm not gonna worry about it if I grab my gun.
Okay.
After it bites, I'm gonna say, wait. There must be something that you want that these people aren't usually bringing you. Something more than just an offering. We can get it for you. Which I assume would be a persuasion?
Correct. Also, do a whole tick on your radiation there, hold. Miss
On mine?
Elaine. Yeah.
Which is a 29 to persuasion.
You feel the jaws that clamped down on you 2 seconds ago, where you have, oh, actually, sorry, that was the piercing damage. I gotta add the fire damage to that as well. My bad.
Okay.
An additional 23 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Elaine, I really hope you like that suit because it's part of you now.
You feel the jaw release that was about to, like, you felt your feet lift off the ground and you were about to go into the air, and it sets you back down on the ground and the jaw releases. And you feel you don't feel, but you see the smoke kind of move. Again, you still have not seen this dragon at all. You feel the smoke, or see the smoke, sorry, move as the presence leaves from in front of you and goes over to Robin.
I am going to
Die?
collapse to my knees and vomit. Because that is part of number 2.
Yay! Vomit inside your suit, hey?
Yeah, and I'm gonna... Oh, this is gonna smell awful. I'm gonna take a big breath, and I'm just gonna try and strip as much of the suit off as possible and get the mask back on.
Okay.
I'm in a dangerous situation.
You have made
And
an offer. I hope you can follow up.
I'm gonna pull my gun just as a precaution.
What
Cool.
do you want?
What does someone such as yourself have access to?
With a bit of time, I can get to a lot.
And if you don't, what do I get? I'm in this state. I am here. And how can I guarantee that you will come back?
We know the vengeance of a dragon and don't want that pursuing us forever, the only correct option is to return and fulfill the bargain. There is no alternative.
And if I can't get what you want, you can have me.
I don't know. This one tastes interesting.
Well, if you get me, you'll get one of the people that tried killing you so many years ago.
Tried and failed. How does that make you feel, knowing you destroyed your entire world and didn't kill a single one of us?
I make a test to try to figure out what kind of dragon this is by now.
Sure.
Oh, hell yeah. That's at least a 28.
At least.
At least.
You get the feeling that this is a red dragon. Just based on the burning plastic smell that hit the air as soon as it bit Elaine. Or burning rubber smell.
And it's not usual for them to not have a physical form, right?
Not usual, no.
It doesn't feel great, but it gives me a reason to make sure nothing like that ever happens again.
I am going to bow down to the dragon and take a knee.
I'm already kneeling, so
I'm standing up right in front of this thing, apparently.
The dragon.
My lord, may I ask a question?
Once I'm done. The dragon looks at back, like you can, again, you can't see this.
Well, if it has
thing.
a physical form, I'm assuming I'd be like, feel the wind of its breath hitting me.
As soon as it turns back to you, you feel like the hot air coming out.
Yeah, so I know in the what situation.
Actually, I mean, you wouldn't feel that because you're in a rubber suit.
You could feel the pressure. It's
Yeah,
a plastic
I guess.
suit, aren't they?
I think they're a combo.
That'd be thicker radiation,
anyway, Anyway, make sure that it doesn't happen again. How could it happen again? There is almost none of you remaining.
there's more of us than you think.
And there's people out there still trying to build those weapons.
Oh,
We are definitely not going to mention that they just picked up your plutonium and that I could probably figure out.
I'm not thinking we're using that to build a bomb because I don't want that, so I don't need to mention that because I'm not lying.
You destroyed everything for nothing. And I find that very humorous.
What do you want?
Such an interesting question, isn't it?
And I'm completely standing my ground because I know either I walk away here or I die, and it's not my choice anymore.
With my gun out, because of the different, like, upgrades I have to it, would I be able to see more of his form, or is it, like, the smoke still blocks anything? I know he doesn't have, like, a solid form, but...
The only reason Gadget was able to see is because he did the detect magic. Robin...
I'm just wondering, because I have the true sight and the,
So the true sight,
other one on there.
again, you would be able to see the same thing as what Gadget saw, is the outline, but the smoke is still covering it.
Yeah, I can only kind of sense what's going on.
Roll an intelligence check for me real quick there, Elaine.
Quietly over the walkie-talkie. Elaine, this is a red dragon. You have to treat it with respect because that's what they require.
I don't like my intelligence roll, so I'm gonna use a procedural memory.
Okay.
Okay.
They are the most dangerous dragons in existence.
17.
Yeah, I would have not heard what kind of dragon it is. I just know it's a dragon.
$17.
Yeah.
So you go back in your memory banks and you remember seeing Angel and you remember seeing the other blue dragon. You also
And the
remember seeing the
black
black one, but the black one wasn't ancient dragon. This one is bigger than the blue one, and it is bigger than Angel. Possibly even combined.
Oh, so it's an ancient red dragon. Fun.
Yeah, and it is massive. You don't see any indication that it is mutated at all, but it is way larger than what it should.
So is it a dragon that doesn't have a physical form, or is it just a dragon
You
that isn't
do
so much
not
smoke?
know.
Okay.
You can keep asking me that question over and over again, and you do
was it
not
asked
know the
before?
answer. Yeah, Gadget was asking it.
I missed it then.
Have survived 2 dragons already. Gadget, but he is massive.
I know.
But I still don't see why I can't try and survive a 3rd.
Elaine,
Back away.
take another mark of radiation, please.
Yeah, you need to get out of here.
Or pop the pills that are in your backpack.
Yeah, because 5, you can no longer move. 6, you're dead.
Alright. So, the dragon hems and haws for a little bit. And he says, give me a sec, because I named this item and I need to remember what I named.
You cut out.
I named
He
this
named it.
item and I need to remember what I named it.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess it just cut out for me.
Possibly.
Well,
'cause-
I heard named it.
yeah, he kind
partly,
of cut out
and
after
was able-
saying named it, but
Yeah, no worries. I just gotta open up my world anvil here. Sponsor us. I use you.
my campaign will use you too.
Seriously? Have you ever heard the dragon sphere?
Have I? If it's from
Roll-
the old world,
It is from the old world. I
I've
need
done
you to-
research on dragons.
I
too.
need you to roll a very, very difficult intelligence check. If you don't
Not
have
history?
a +5 to your intelligence, you cannot beat this check.
Not history.
I guess it could be a history check.
22.
22? No.
I got a 16, so that would make it 26.
You have heard speakings of it.
So essentially rumors.
Yes. You have not heard anything major, but you have heard people talk about it.
I've heard rumors.
Oh, so you don't even know.
But you said
if it's-
dragon sphere?
Yes. So you don't even know if it's real or not.
If it wasn't, would you be asking for it?
I guess that's for you to decide now, isn't it?
Can you let me know where I can find it?
I sure can. Horace.
Oh no.
Boris is dead.
Then I guess that makes things a lot harder for you now, doesn't it?
I know someone trying to get back there, though.
Portal, I know someone trying to open the portals. I always have a way back, but I don't know if I can return.
You bring me the dragon sphere. I'll give you a month.
What happens after a month if we don't fulfill our deal?
Well, I will eat you. And then I will decide whether I eat you and you.
Who's the one he will eat?
Elaine,
Okay.
the tasty one.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a
I
deal.
need your help.
I'll try to help you out.
And now, you. What was your question?
Did you lose your form coming to this plane?
I have not lost anything coming to this plane.
My apologies. I did not mean offense.
Now, get me my sphere, or else there will be dire consequences for you and your loved ones.
We'll see
gonna
you
try
in
to
a
do that now.
month.
Right. You guys head out of the room. And that's where we're going to call tonight's game. Well, hope everybody enjoyed. And yeah, we will see you next week maybe. Just so that everybody is aware, the Gar and Dez said that they would be able to play a lot more if we could do Sundays instead.
If what?
We can do Sundays instead.
I work till 8 on Sundays, but I can still do it.
I can't go late on Sundays because I gotta get up
Well,
at 6
that's
on Mondays.
yeah. We don't need to go late necessarily. I don't know what late means to you, but
Well, like now would be my limit.
yeah, that would be perfectly fine. We wouldn't have to go further than now. So if that works, because then we can have them play with us more. So
Cut out again.
I said if that works, then that would be great, because then we could have them play with us more. Did I cut out again?
Yeah, but I'm
Nope.
assuming
Play
you're
with
saying
us?
he can play with us on that day or
Yes.
whatever.
Yes. Anyway, so hope everybody had a great time.
I have a
And
quick question.
Sure.
So that big hole that we saw that went down super far, does it look like from seeing this thing that potentially it would be about the right size to fit up and down that hole?
Yeah, you could piece that together.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Shit.
All right. So,
Not much about this is a good situation right now.
hope everybody has a great night, and we'll see you next week.
We should have not got Gadget to open that door.
We definitely should have gotten Gadget to open that door.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.